I want to talk a little bit about doubting, doubt, having doubt in your walk or something that you're waiting on, a job like me, coming through for you. Uh, when when you're following the Lord, it is better that you don't doubt because that's making it look like the Lord is not doing his work, right? He's not doing his thing, like his promises. So so I just want to read a little bit of uh something similar, like when the Lord tells you to do your walk. Like I have this channel, my Jesus Walk, and you have that should I do this, should I do not, or so let's just read what this says. It's called Excuses, Excuses. 10 Moses pleaded with the Lord. Oh Lord, I am not very good with words. I never have been, and I am not now, even though you have spoken to me. I get tongue tied, and my words get tangled. That's me. Then the Lord asked Moses, who makes a person's mouth? Who makes a person's mouth? Who decides whether people speak or do not speak? Hear or do not hear? See or do not see? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go! I will be with you as you speak, and I will instruct you in what to say. But Moses again pleaded, please, please, send anyone else. Oh my goodness. And that's in Exodus 4:10-13. Oh my goodness. And it says, don't you just hate it when people make excuses? Excuses mean that somebody is trying to avoid responsibility. Some job or task that rightly belongs to that person, but what he or she considers too inconvenient to do. Mhm. On the surface, that excuse looks right, but closer examination reveals major flaws in the argument. This reading begins a new chapter in Israel's history. The small privileged family of Joseph has become a large nation of oppressed Hebrew, sorry, talking about stumbling with your words, oppressed Hebrew slaves. Moses will be their deliverer. After fleeing to Midian, I think that's how you say it, Moses meets God at the burning bush. He's giving his assignment and returns to Egypt. Moses is not qualified for the job. Look for other lessons, including the dual X. Oh, okay. Uh, I don't know what that was about. Okay, let me just continue. So you can go on your own time and read Exodus 1, 1 and 4:31. Moses made excuses because he felt inadequate for the job that God asked him to do. Have you ever felt like that? Yeah, I have. It was natural for him to feel that way because he was inadequate all by himself. But God wasn't asking Moses to work alone. He offered other resources to help. God himself, Aaron, and the ability to do miracles. God often calls us to perform tasks that seem too difficult, but He doesn't ask us to do them alone. God offers us His resources, just as He did to Moses. We should not hide behind our inadequacies as Moses did, but look beyond ourselves to God's great available resources. Then we can allow Him to empower our unique contributions. What has God asked you to do? What has God asked you to do? What excuses are you using to avoid His responsibility and work? To avoid this responsibility and work. Obey God by stepping out in faith. He will give you the resources to do His work. That was awesome. That totally reminded me of me. Like, what am I gonna say? Just, yeah. Or even like in a job. Like I get anxiety when it comes to, having the interview, especially when there's like 2 or 3 people in front of you listening to what you gotta say. Yeah, anxiety attack right there. But I'm hoping that this time, because I am so into the Lord and I know the Lord is here with me, that it will be no anxiety on interviews, and that I will make it happen. I haven't had an interview yet, so I will let you know how that went, but maybe if the Lord permits. Yeah. um but yeah, I think I think now that we have Jesus in us, it it shouldn't be a problem, because we know, we believe, we have faith that He is with us, and He's the one who's gonna do the talking, not us, but Him. Right? Okay. Good night.